Therapy of the Absurd Holiday Special 2020. How's everybody doing?
Woo!
Doing good.
Hi.
Not live from New York.
Yes.
Live from
I love the trees
somewhere
in
in
the
Los
snow
Angeles.
in our background. I love the trees in the snow.
Yes. Yeah. So how's everybody's week going?
Lots of comedy.
Like in real time?
Yes.
Yes.
What's happening?
Okay, I didn't know. Like I started talking, but I forgot that we're delayed, so that you started talking. It's just been great. I am honestly. Let me just say this: like I didn't really do much on Thanksgiving Day in terms of meal stuff. My son actually ordered Panda Express and got it for super cheap because, like, I just didn't like. So much had happened on Wednesday, and we just, I didn't know where to turn around. But I am in search of dressing, not stuffing, but dressing. If anybody could just help a sister out with a serving of dressing and some gravy and some cranberry sauce. Somebody actually had the nerve to tell me that cranberry sauce was not special. I was like, what are you talking about right now? Like,
blasphemer.
Like, right, blasphemy, exactly. Like I totally, and they were a blasphemer. You're right, and I was just like, you're banished.
Better
Totally.
give me my Ocean Spray canned jelly cranberries.
Exactly, with the grooves in it, so that you know exactly how to cut it and make it look like some type of perfect garnish. Oh my gosh, I don't know what they're talking about. So that
it's not as special as turkey.
Say that again.
It's not as special as turkey.
I'm sorry, it is more special, actually. It is.
The lunch meat is so special. You can have it any day of the year. It's the most special.
So that's my biggest thing. But just lots of comedy. Just excited about we're in the fourth quarter, so we've all made it. And just trying to just trying to make it. Keep making it on. And all I am the political person, so we've got a runoff in January to completely we flipped Georgia blue for Biden, but we're trying to flip the Senate by flipping Georgia. So to anybody that will be under the sound of my voice, no offense to the other party or to the red, but if you hear me vote for Raphael Warnock and for John Ossoff, we want to flip Georgia completely blue, Senate and all.
All right.
Am I the only one who doesn't know anything about politics on this podcast?
It's all good. It's all good.
Right. I don't know. Does everybody else know? Does everybody else even know what I'm talking about? Like Lynn has already spoken. Like Dan, do you guys know who I'm talking about?
I've heard the name.
Okay, all right. Just.
Yeah.
So Lynn, to answer your question, I guess so. You are the only one, but it's okay. Here's the thing.
I'm the only one.
You have a 4-year-old. Let me just tell you something. Especially from around 3 until 18. You get a pass. You are a single mother, and just on the strength of that period, because until he's 11, 8, but 11 for sure, when you can actually trust him to dress himself and know that it is not a disaster. Because at 8, you still have to check, sure, but at 11, that should be a skill set that is solid for him. So I'm just telling you, between where you are 4 and 18, girl, you get a pass. Whatever you don't know, grateful. I don't know if you supported Biden. I pray you did. Praying that at least you came up for air on that. Yeah, but you get a pass on every fucking thing else. I'm just telling you, as someone who's lived it, you get a pass.
How about you, Dan? How's your week going?
I've been on vacation, and vacation is good because you sleep, and when you work, you don't sleep.
What's on your sweater there, Dan? Also,
some pussy.
Oh, look at that! Look at that cute little fur kitty cat. All right.
Sorry, I should call him a feline.
A feline friend. A feline friend.
They don't like being called the P word.
The P word.
They don't.
Yeah, they get all mad.
He's not a pistachio.
They're like, how many P words have you seen with flings and claws? And I go, I've been to Hollywood. So,
yes, sure.
Other than that, my week, I don't know. I played some video games, watched some movies. That's what I did with my vacation. I was supposed to do some other things, and I did them. But they were hard to get going. So, like things like fix things around the house. It's just, I'm a procrastinator. I'm good at it. I've been studying for a long time.
I got a degree in doing nothing.
Yeah. You don't know how hard it is to sit there going, that thing's going to fall over and not going to do anything about it. It's really hard.
You'd be like, honey, you going to wash them dishes? Well, I'm thinking about it. Thinking real hard.
Does the dog also need a bath? I could do a twofer.
Wash the dishes. Use him to wash the dishes. We get the dishes and the dog done. Let's go. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
How about
don't use the Dawn, it gives him welts.
Oh, jeez. Too strong. How about you, Lynn? How's your week going?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I sound like I'm the one that's supposed to be the highest tech person here. But anyway, how's my week going? Oh my God, I'm so excited that I did Thanksgiving with just me and my son. I don't like small talk or pretending to care or that. Oh, I know that sounds cool. And you know what? It teaches my son to not get used to big parties. I don't want him to feel like just because it's not a big party, it's not special. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's why I liked it. It was fun. We just ate turkey. And my friend gifted us a Thanksgiving dinner, a whole dinner. So if you want cranberry, Dana, we have a lot. I could drop it off for you.
That would be fantastic. There was a little noise in my background. I have another way to mute myself, and I just and I was like, wait, they're not gonna be able to hear me. Yes, I receive it. Done. I'll send my address. I'll text you.
Is it still in the shape of the can?
Steven, what about you?
Myself.
It's not, but it's so good.
Hey man, cranberry's a cranberry, damn it. But we can put them in a can. We can put them in a can. Myself, just hanging around the house, taking care of our dog. I'll get back to the dog because there's too much with that. Hanging out with the daughter. Doing all the different podcast stuff. Doing stuff with the family. Had our Thanksgiving away from everybody else, unlike some of my other family members who didn't quite do that. Why they're not coming over, and until all this stuff is straight, because they don't know 6 feet apart. They don't even
worse. They reenacted Lady and the Tramp with the pasta.
That's right. No, they're crazy like that. I love them, but they're crazy like that. And then play a little bit like Dan, play a little video games, watch a little bit of movies when I can, and then that's pretty much about it, man. And try to do as many open mics as I possibly can. Keep busy, and then get this ugly ass Christmas tree sweater with the bells. So you can hear them bells. The bells.
I love it.
But if you guys, we can do this real quick. If you had one thing that you wanted for Christmas this year, doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything. Dan, anything. What would it be? It can be anything random. You could, if Dana just wanted cranberries, she could say, you know what? I want some cranberries. Nobody wants anything. Okay. All right.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Dan, though. I thought you
all of us.
Oh no, anybody.
Yeah, you said Dan.
You said Dan, so we were.
Oh, okay, my bad. Whoever would like
Dan to answer.
Dan, let's have one random thing.
Dan,
right now.
What you want?
15 seconds.
I want the inner strength to not give a fuck.
Okay. All right. How about Dana?
I want, honestly, a year's supply, the next 12 months of cleanup help around my home, home and garage, if we could get either a gift certificate or one person that came in 3 days a week to really help us. And I want everybody to know that's listening. I'm not talking about something that's superficial. I have some real long-standing pile up issues, and so I would love a year's supply of support with all of it from the inner home into our garage, and in the 12-month cycle, all of it be free. You know, be it all physically. You know.
What about you, Lynn? It could be
anything?
practical, crazy,
I can have anything I want.
Anything.
Oh, $1 million.
I'm not getting what I asked for.
$1 million. There you go. Hey, man. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
$1 million would solve. It would solve a lot of my problems. It'll buy me the housekeeper.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's see. If I had one right now, real quick, off the top of my head, the first 10 seconds, my dog to stop eating its poop.
The baby is eating his poop?
Yeah. And
wait, but no, that means you don't have to clean up after. It's kind of a blessing, right?
Oh. Not when you got to pick it up and it wants to lick you and talk to you.
But it should come out smaller each time, right?
Well, I won't get too grotesque. I'm just going to say it's been really bad. That's all I'm going to say. If Santa could just swing on in and, like, you know, stop that shit, that'd be great.
Right,
that'd be great.
I'd love to see Santa come down your chimney, come out, look at the dog. Stop that shit, okay? And the dog's, oh.
Well, no, now it's so ashamed because we've shamed it. It looks at us like, you know, like that. And then when we leave the room, it'll deuce. And then we'll come back in, there'll be a bite out of it. And then she has this look. She looks at us and then she hides her face.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can see my lips.
It tastes so good. Leave me alone.
It's chocolate. She's probably going, this is chocolate.
Oh, you got to hear my wife, man. I'll be in the middle of the sleep in the middle of the day. And it's like, oh, my God, don't eat
that. Steven, did you read about why they do that? Have you read about why?
Vet was saying something about it's like a probiotic for them, or something like that. And then we found out from the vet through her blood work that she actually has a parasite. And the person we bought it from didn't tell us that, or maybe they didn't know. We don't know which one it is. And so that, I guess the parasite's been, well, you know, it's like a twofer for this one, unfortunately. The parasite's eating most of her food, and so she's still hungry. And we're not around at that point to give her food for that little block of time. And, you know, she's, you know, taking her deuce, and it's like, well, it's here. Nobody's here.
Guess I'll
They're
eat
not
this.
looking.
Like, is there an antibiotic? Like, if
we have her on antibiotics, and now they called the day to tell us, okay, so it's not going to kill her to eat it, but the medication may not work because she could be eating the parasite over in her crap. Yeah, so it's been a battle, man. I just want the parasite to go. Okay, I guess that's a two for my bad. Okay, I just want the parasite to go away so she'll stop eating her shit.
right. Oh my goodness,
you know. Oh yeah, like love me, daddy, love me, and it's like the smell, and I'm just like, I like you right now. It's hard to love you with that smell. I'm sorry.
Oh, her breath smell bad too because it's
so bad, dude. It's
oh man,
it's so bad.
It's what my
the toothbrush stuff.
My parents' old dog used to do: go eat out of the cat box and then walk up to the side of the bed where my dad was sleeping, and just go and wake him up.
Oh, that's just no, we don't want. No. See,
what a horrible way to wake up.
Yeah, I knew that they did it, but I didn't know it was at the level that she's at. Like, she's so scared of us now. She'll just like clench and hold, and then the moment we leave the room, she knows it's go time. Because the moment we walk back, if we come in too quick, she'll be walking towards us, and then she just runs back in the cage. Because she knows that we're like, you know, we're disappointed. Because I'll look at her and go, I'm disappointed in you. You don't eat that. What's wrong with you? And then she just look at me. You know.
Therapy of the absurd fans. Who else would give you so much talk about dog shit for Christmas? Only we could do this for you.
Yes, you're welcome, and some bells too with that.
Yeah.
Awkward company holiday parties. Therapy of the absurd. December 24, 2020. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, what's this?
There's pudding in my hair. What's this? What's this? There's teachers everywhere.
That is like the universal like we all have that. I don't know where me and my sisters is, but we all have that. And maybe I don't know how recent this is. Maybe it was a thing of the 70s, but all of us in the 70s have this exact pose, like all of us, where somebody was hollering and crying.
Oh yeah.
They didn't warn us that this dude was safe. Like, so they're just like, hey, take a picture with this dude, and there's this just assumption that we're okay with it. At 6 months, at 1 year old, at 3, like, who is this dude? That's funny.
Yeah. Stay away from strangers. Hey, see that bearded white old man? Sit in his lap.
Right.
Come on, it's okay. Would we lie to you once?
Well, you know, it's my dad's company. They would have these Christmas parties, and like the picture, the kids would show up to get these gifts. But they if they wanted the gift, they had to go sit and talk to Santa, and Santa would give them a gift. But if your kids didn't show up, they couldn't get their gift. It'd get sent off to a charity. So all the kids would, like, you know, most of the families would show up for the first hour and then get their gift and take off.
So you better show up, Johnny. Otherwise, I'm going to make some poor kid's day brighter.
Pretty much. You guys have any pictures like that with your little ones with Santa?
Yes. I like them.
No, not like.
I like it when they're screaming like that.
Hell yeah,
I don't know that I ever. I'm trying to think. Did I take Ali to do that? I have to search through these pictures around here. I don't even know if we ever did that. Bless his heart. He may not have that memory.
My kids did not like the Grinch. When the Grinch showed up once at a Christmas party dressed as Santa, my kids did not want to go up to the Grinch. They're like, no, we don't know. We can't see inside to see if his heart has grown 3 times yet.
Oh man! Oh no, yeah. My daughter has a picture like that, man. Two years in a row, complete terror. They're like awesome photos. Like that would totally be like a cover if I were to do a Halloween comedy special. It's all of the family just sitting there and her just like terrified, like straight terrified, like a horror movie.
Well, they're like, his name is Santa Claus, right? Like, are we talking about a pre-World War I German? Because we know what they're kind of into.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. You know, it's interesting experiences. Let's see, what do we got next? We have okay. Virtual office Christmas parties and anti-masker Christmas parties. Wow. Well, I will say this: this year, my family and I are getting together on Zoom to hang out and talk. I'm not judging anybody doing otherwise. I mean, it's, you know, as long as you're not coming to my house, you can do whatever you like. You have that freedom. That's your business.
This is interesting to look at. Like, we're our family normally gathers like this large gathering, but the large gathering is not happening. But my dad, which I always talk about, is a cancer survivor. So we're going to gather like just my sister, her son, me, my son, like my dad and his wife, like, and it'll just be us. So we're going to fly and, you know, take all the precautions.
Oh yeah.
They had to live through my stepmom turning up COVID positive. Like the 2 of them were in the house together, and then they had so yeah, but they made it. They quarantined. I mean, not quarantined, but they masked up and sanitized in the house, and then eventually she went on back to work. But
yeah. Sorry to hear about that, Dana.
This is interesting though. I'm trying to sort out what's happening. They look like Saturday Night Live. They look like like, do you see?
Look like they're having fun.
You see his bow tie?
I'm not buying the bow tie. That's
a whole lot.
You're like, no, he's not happy either. That's fake.
No, that's a stock office photo. I can tell right now. No one wears a bow tie like that.
And of course, I'm like, why the black man got to have that on? Like, that's how I feel about it. You know, anyway.
Don't worry. Look at the haircut they gave the ambiguously white guy. I'm saying ambiguously. I can't really tell.
Well, you know, maybe the boss is taking the picture, so they're smiling because they want that bonus. But little do they know, they're not getting the bonus this year.
Right.
Also, if that was really an office photo for like computer software company, they'd have a lot more hover hand going on with the girls.
Oh, okay. So they'd be
Or
border.
what?
Gotcha.
Hover hand. I ain't touching. I ain't touching.
Oh, no,
I ain't
they'd
touching.
be more safe. More safe. Excuse me. I got it back.
Yeah, HR ain't got pictures. HR ain't got pictures.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah. Well, that's we're gonna get to that here with the next one coming up. But like I said, we're gonna do a gathering on
Sounds
Zoom.
saucy.
We all wanted. We were planning to get together. Christmas is usually the one time other than Thanksgiving that my family gets together, and friends and stuff. Everybody hangs out, and unfortunately, won't be able to do it this year. Fingers crossed. Shit gets sorted out for everybody to do. Hopefully, at least the holidays next year, for crying out fucking loud.
Right.
To be honest, Jesus. Because we're in America, where people are extreme about not wanting COVID, but then also not wearing a mask. It's crazy when you got Australia and New Zealand already in the green, and they can hang out with family on the holidays just because they did the shit right.
Yeah.
Right? We just couldn't fucking get it right here, man. Fuck.
Australia.
Yeah.
We beat COVID. Now what do we do about these goddamn funnel spiders in our shoes? Oh shit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Next to Africa, Australia and Africa have some of the most deadliest insects in the world. Oh yeah, for real on that one. But I'm sure a lot of people will be able to relate to this nice lady sitting near the Christmas tree with her dog and on the computer, hanging out with her family.
Right.
And then, the right side, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this photo is, were they forced to come in for Christmas? Right? I mean, it's possible. Some jobs are forcing their employees to come in. What if your boss says, "Hey, I got your bonus, but you got to come into the Christmas party"?
Yeah.
Without a
What do you
mask.
do?
This picture was taken
They're
2
like,
years
you have
ago.
to come in and without a mask.
Oh, I know. It's like, do you want us to stay home for 2 weeks extra? Oh my! All right.
You take on this risk and you get extra time off.
Oh yeah.
I know.
And you got the holiday office parties where the company picks up the tab.
Right.
You got Tony over here passed out.
Right. These are clearly the before times. These are clearly the before times.
I have worked for a company that has had a reputation as being that company. Like they're like, oh, that company booked their thing with you? Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be so hammered. Dude, and we used to people would get in fist fights and stuff at that company, and there was always I would joke around at that company, about the annual Christmas purge where we'd have the Christmas party to see which guy can't keep his hand off asses.
Or who attacks his copy machine to send everybody pictures of his ass for the holidays. Yeah, there's those.
It was Rex, everyone. Who had Rex this year? You did? Okay, you get the pool, Marty.
Oh, Lord. Well, you could tell clearly, from one picture to the other, who it is. The guy with the snowflakes on his sweatshirt. It's the guy in the middle with the antlers and the Rudolph nose. And you got his shot glasses over here, and he's not wearing the same hat. What happened between there,
Right.
It looks like you got some water and maybe champagne.
Well, yeah, no, he took that one guy's hat.
Oh. Yeah, if they're wearing the same hat.
Things got so wild, he did him right there, put him to sleep, let him wear his hat so he'd be warm during the night.
Yeah, well, I will give.
Did I go too far?
I will give a PSA though. If you are going to go out and hang out with people and do something out in public, not only wear a mask, but do not leave your drink unattended. Do not do that. People are vultures. It's just I have horror stories of friends. I'll just say that, and just watch your drinks, man, especially during the holidays. If you are going to do something secretively out somewhere and hang out with a bunch of strangers, mask or no mask, just please be careful.
Unless you're attending an unattendees party, where the goal is to leave your drink unattended for a certain amount of time and come back going, I hope nobody has done anything to my libation while I have been away from it. Go. Oh, I feel different, Reginald. I hope it wasn't you. Or was it?
It's like a game of Clue. Have any of you guys been to any awkward or crazy Christmas parties or any kind of Christmas parties where maybe... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As you can see in these pictures, Stefan, Asians don't go to Christmas parties. There's like no Asian.
I tried, man. I tried to find some. I really did. I tried to find as many diverse photos as I possibly could. And so, no, you're right. I could not find any Asians. I couldn't find
They don't
any
go.
Asians.
They're like, I'm not gonna get caught being stupid. I know. They're like, I'm not gonna get caught like this guy.
I got to tip the bartender.
We
It's
have a
not
reputation.
free. No thanks.
Fuck that.
It's like, give me a $10 tip. What? That drink wasn't free, man. No, that's one thing at my
But no,
dad's.
I've never done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My dad's Christmas party.
I have to admit, I've been very lucky. Like as I see these things, nothing stands out. Like I can think of. I'll say this: the cool thing about working in the entertainment industry, at least at one point, every record company had a Christmas party. So all of us in the office where I worked, we would scavenge trying to get on the list to go to like everybody else, where there were just spreads that were unbelievable. So I would definitely say that I've in very safe places though. I've gotten very drunk on other people's money, from like Magic Johnson to the record moguls, whatever. Jive Records, all these, and you go to these parties and there's just lots of food and lots of free liquor, and you're just there with the open bar. But again, that was all a positive adventure. Never anything, never passed out anywhere.
Yeah. No, I've been to one holiday Christmas party that got really out of hand. I'm still writing a comedy bit about it, actually. There was a guy who just, I won't get too crazy on it, but he got really drunk, and we didn't know he was on other substances. Obviously, we wouldn't. And he flips out, saying he sees the devil, and starts beating the shit out of my brother's Christmas tree.
Oh shit!
And true story, we had to tie him up because he was going to run in the kitchen and get knives to hurt either himself or other people, possibly. And then we, luckily got a hold through getting his wallet to call his family to pick him up. And you would think, okay, right, it's over, woo! And no. So the mom sees him and immediately thinks, you'd think she'd think, okay, he's hopped up on drugs, right, and he's drunk. Let's just take him home. No, it's why is he tied up until he tries to strangle his mother, and then he ends up being at my brother's house for an extra like 30, 40 minutes, maybe even longer, probably. And they call a priest to do an exorcism right in my brother's living room.
What?
No lie. Swear on my life. Oh yeah.
Just give him more crank already. He just wanted more crank.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And did the exorcism work?
No, he still
did it work?
Crazy. No, he was still crazy.
Because he's on drugs. He's not.
Oh,
He's not possessed.
He's not in the frame of mind, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was.
How much Pazuzu did you take? How much Pazuzu did you take?
How much Pazuzu? But that's just one of those things where you just you're at a party, and you don't know who's on what. You just have to be mindful, be really careful, and be aware of your environment. Really, because there's really good parties and fun parties, and they're safe, and then you have ones where just you gotta be ready. But I'm writing a bit about that.
My question is, huh?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, my question is, how in denial is the mom? Like,
right?
You come and get your son. He's on drugs. He's drunk. He's trying to strangle you, and you call an exorcism? The hell?
Oh yeah. The guy came in with his little baby rattle full of holy water.
No, my son's not on drugs.
Right, but that she was upset that he was tied up. Like, I mean.
Well, she was upset until he reached for her throat. Then she's like, "Oh, okay, got it, gotcha. I get it now." Call the priest. Oh yeah. And so these two dudes walked in, and the whole shindig went down, man. And that's forever stayed with me.
I know, I'm sorry, just for the record, so you can just dial a priest to come for an exorcism. Like let me just say, like I didn't know that. I thought that was something from a movie. I didn't know you could really do that.
I don't think it's. I can't say it's whether it's super common or uncommon, but from at least the friends I have that are really super Catholic, as far as I know, you have to have an outstanding You have to have an outstanding. That sounds wrong. Outstanding standing with the church, and they have to know your family as far as what was explained to me, whether or not this makes sense or not, I mean, that's up to the individual. But what was explained to me is, the whole family had been going to church for a long period of time. The church trusted them, and the priest had been with the family, for a very long time. And they called, and because they had a reputation with the church and been with them a long time, they immediately it was something that was handled within an hour. That's my best guess, and that's what was explained to me.
Wow. Like, so they basically got you. I got my priest in my iPhone. Like, let me.
Oh yeah, because I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's something where they just come out. I think you literally, like, if you were a random person, you're just screwed probably.
Right.
Father Cecil, yeah, it happened again. He's got the devil in him again. Yeah, he's got the devil in him again. I told him not to go in the basement door. He goes in the basement door. He gets the devil in him, and he comes back up, and all he wants is all the toast.
All the toast. No, it scarred me for life. But my whole thing with that is just. Oh yeah, be safe on the holidays and be mindful. Watch your drink and pay attention to your environment.
Yeah, make sure that you don't hire an exorcist from just one of those normal guys that does the television ads.
Oh yeah. Don't call Cleo.
No Larry H. Parker exorcist.
Right.
He got rid of 3.1 million demons.
Oh man, then we got this next one here. We just want to say stay safe, wear a mask, and happy holidays, everyone. And whether you're doing it virtually, or Santa's getting a little bit of Grandpa's cough medicine there.
He's pouring a whiskey while he's on all fours. How did he know it was my birthday also?
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, the being on all fours pouring whiskey or the pouring of whiskey. Like, the whole thing is just.
Well, the other photo was him just laid out. My wife saw it. She's like, "Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that other photo."
Look at his belly, you guys. His belly is like 4 inches from the floor at his knee. Like, I don't know, bless his heart.
Well, he is Santa. Santa has been battling with the cookies and the milk addiction for years.
Too much obesity he's got going on.
Yeah, that's what kids don't realize when they put out the cookies and the milk for Santa is they're just feeding his addiction. He's like, why can't I quit these? Anyway, that's my Santa impression for now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. But that is that presentation. Woo! All right, everyone, enjoy some holiday jokes from amazing local talent.
Okay. So, I'm not going back home for Christmas, which is a shame because I'm gonna miss seeing my dad. He is the daddest dad to ever dad, which in this case means I'll miss what new cat memes he enjoys. And in case you're wondering why I would have to go home to do this, it's because instead of putting them on a Facebook wall, my dad prints them out and puts the cat memes on the fridge next to the Ancient Aliens memes. True story, my dad wanted to send me a bunch of memes of cats and Christmas trees. And I think I'm the only person who has received cat memes in a Word document. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Hi everyone, I'm Jane. I grew up in Buffalo, New York. Back home, Christmas meant baking cookies with my grandma, visiting Santa at Macy's, sledding, and drinking hot cocoa. That was it. You were done. Then I moved to LA and found out there's too much bleeping Christmas out here. I mean, I'll even give you the hundreds of Santalands, candy cane lanes, fireworks shows, neighborhoods lit up like 4-alarm fires. But Christmas parades? Seriously? They're everywhere. You got them in Disneyland, Hollywood, Compton, El Segundo. You got car parades, boat parades, gondola parades. You can't drive anywhere in this town without ending up in a parade. And what exactly are we celebrating, people? It's Christmas, not the second coming. I'm not a Grinch. I have a fully decorated Christmas tree right here. Fully decorated. With pine needles. The way God, whoever that is for you, intended it.
Christmas is by far the best holiday. Perfect holiday for giving, receiving gifts. As long as they're good gifts, there's nothing better than getting or giving a perfect gift. For a people pleaser, it can be a nightmare if you are giving and getting bad gifts. There's nothing worse than giving a gift to someone and finding out with that other person that they hate that gift. And it's also tough to be the person receiving a gift that really sucks and not being able to hide it. You know, you can't hide genuine disappointment in the moment. It's impossible.
Santa actually has 9 reindeer to pull his sleigh. Of course, Rudolph is the one he uses for stormy nights, whatever, so he can light the way. He's like a substitute reindeer. But his first team is Dasher and Dancer, then Prancer and Vixen, Comet Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But Dasher and Dancer are his first team. They're his star bucks. Do you remember the year you stopped believing in Santa? I do. That's the year your parents buy you clothing for Christmas. Can I tell you a secret? The best stocking stuffer is actually a foot. Do you know who has a horrible sex life? Santa. He only gets to come once a year.
Hey everybody, happy Hanukkah. Although Hanukkah, by the time you get this tape, it is going to be over. But, you know, growing up, I lived, there were a lot of Jewish people that lived in the town that I grew up in. And it was considered a Jewish town. But there were always, for as many Jewish people that lived there, the Irish there were so many more Irish people that lived there, but for whatever reason, we were considered a Jewish town. And I'll tell you right now, for a Jewish town, we got no respect at all. The only time we got respect was when the schools closed due to Jewish holidays. But then after that, back to just hating the Jews. And I'll tell you right now, we got no respect during Hanukkah for such a Jewish town. There were no signs of Judaism whatsoever during the holidays. There were no decorations. There were no Hanukkah decorations. It was all about Christmas. Even people would be like, "Hey, Merry Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas." "Oh, really? You don't? Well, then if you don't celebrate Christmas, what do you celebrate?" Hanukkah? Oh, okay, well, Merry Christmas. Unreal. A few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, I went over to Target, right, here in Los Angeles, and I went in to look for Hanukkah candles, and I couldn't find any. And the girl told me, she said, "Oh, they're just a limited time product that we get here. So once they're out, they're out." Really? They're a limited time product? Once they're out, they're out? I feel like it's safe to say, I'll put myself out on a limb on this one, that per capita, with exception of New York City, there are more Jewish people living in LA than all of Israel. And you have no more Hanukkah candles? You know what? We Jews get no respect. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. And Merry Christmas and Happy, Healthy New Year. I'm Susan Wolf. Bye for now.
Seeing Santa makes me nostalgic for my old job. Having a fat old man calling me over by saying ho and telling me to sit on his lap while he tells me exactly what he wants to give me. This Christmas, due to COVID, sadly, performances of the Nutcracker were canceled. Luckily, we have a new Nutcracker, Vice President Kamala Harris. With half the White House getting COVID, as soon as the Bidens move in, they're going to have to deck the halls with gallons of Lysol. Because Trump decided not to take any precautions to stop the pandemic, we'll be singing COVID-19's coming to town.
I'm a single mom quarantined with my 4-year-old since March. Now that Christmas is here, I'm drinking eggnog with whiskey so I can start to enjoy parenting. I dropped my son off at his friend's house and I'm sitting here at the 99-cent store parking lot for 4 hours just so I can get some peace. You don't know how much your friends don't know you until they buy your kid gifts. My one friend bought him a cool remote control car and didn't include the batteries. You mean I have to participate? What happened to just getting him a good old-fashioned stuffed animal? My other friend said, I'm gonna get him Candyland so you can play as a family. As a family? Wow. Does Candyland also come with a dad?
Hi, I'm Lalita D. So I grew up in Amsterdam, and when I first moved to the United States, a local family invited me to celebrate Thanksgiving with them. And of course, they knew that I didn't really know what Thanksgiving was about. And so they told me it's just like Christmas, but with more family. When literally the only thing that makes Christmas manageable for me is not being with my family. And the reason that that they needed to explain to me about Thanksgiving is because we don't have it in the Netherlands. And that is not because in Europe we do not celebrate genocide. We do, just not that particular one. In Holland, we do have this Christmas light celebration at the beginning of December, and you get the Santa Claus type figure, and then his helpers, who are white people in blackface. It goes until this day. You can Google it, or you can take my word for it. Hashtag believe women. So the first time I went back to the Netherlands after moving to the United States, I was like, people, about the blackface. And my family were like, oh my God, now she's gone all American. You'll be telling us to use dental floss next, which I totally was, actually. But it's weird that in Holland, American is a little bit of a slur. Like people say things like, oh, Americans, all they care about is money. When the Dutch literally invented capitalism, like in the 16th century when they were sailing the seas looking for spices that to this day they refuse to eat. Yeah, was pepper worth it is what I'm saying. Happy holidays!
With us today is Santa Doug. Hello, Santa Doug. So are you an alternate character? Or alternate Santa character?
No! I am the one and only Santa Claus. Okay? I'm just going through a marketing chain, that a cursed clown of winter deserves while I amuse another paid audience. This is paid, right? What does that face mean, Jerry? Oh, we're going to have a talk later, Jerry. Anyways, what can your favorite fairy godfather do for you this year?
Geez, Santa, does Miss Claus know you're this upset?
What does she care? She hasn't talked to me since she ran off with Neil Patrick Harris years ago.
Neil Patrick Harris? But he's gay and has adopted kids.
Total bullshit media cover-up, okay? Harris's agent was worried that what would happen to his TV and movie career if they found out that he ran off with the wife of the most beloved universal Christmas god. So they took him into the CIA basement and they 3D printed him a cyborg husband, and then they gave him some of those CIA clone babies, okay? And then, like, over the next 30 days, okay, they photographed them for different holidays and different functions and everything. And they had to do this because at day 30, okay, so like the CIA clone babies, they grow 1 year every day. But if you got to terminate them at 30, because when they get to 30, they go telepathic and they spit acid. So at that day, they take the CIA clone babies and their cybernetic surrogate father, and they put them in a bio-electrical recycler so that they can feed the essence to Neil Patrick Harris and he can live for another 400 years.
Okay. So how are the reindeer?
Oh, fine. They're off hunting PETA airships, so nobody interrupts the gift-giving bullshit we got to do. I mean, except for Rudolph, I gave the extra for, safety reasons. She drives a BMW, so she needs someone else to signal for her. Because I don't really want her to go to hell. Okay? Yeah, if you guys didn't know, not using your turn signal, it's one of those sins that actually gets you some hell. Okay? So you use those fucking things, okay? Anyways, look, no one came out here to hear the actual list of things that sends you to hell from a seasonal dancing monkey. So let's drop the fucking bullshit and get to the game we came here to play. What material objects can I bestow you that give you a temporary illusion of satisfaction? Eyelid.
Santa Doug! I would like $1 million.
Oh, you would, huh? Do you have any idea how much money it takes to run a non-profit that gives toys away? Especially after the lead paint lawsuits from those ungrateful developing countries' parents? Jesus. You think a contract with Mattel would be a safe bet, right? Tell you what, I maybe can get you about 100,000. But you would have to have access to a basement bathtub in a preferably industrial area.
For what?
Look, either you're in, or I'm going to get you a bunch of fucking towels.
I'm in.
All right.
So, Santa Doug, what I would like are some big bushy eyebrows because, like, I don't have them. That's what I'd like.
I knew another person that asked exactly for the same thing. She was a great artist. She kind of had an asshole for a husband. You ever heard of Frida Kahlo? Like, think Groucho Marx, but with tits and manic depression.
Yeah. I'm not looking for the unibrow, Santa Doug. Like, I just wanted, still bushy.
Well, wait, you mean still, like, so we're talking Bert or Ernie or something in between?
Well, yeah, like something in between. I mean, like Zendaya, like beautiful, like, yeah.
Do they have to be, how shall I say, actually yours? Like, because, okay, it's just that I know this certain famous snowman who spends his summer escaping death in my house, and he's got access to an anonymous donor, if you know what I mean. No, okay, hey. How about, okay, I got it. Are you willing to rub pure amber oxide on your face? I mean, it's better because it's only fake whale vomit.
Oh, okay, Santa Doug, that could work. I'm just trying to think here. Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay with that? Because, I mean, if not, I mean, I have plenty of fucking towels.
Yeah, we'll go with the amber oxide.
All right.
Hi, Santa Doug.
Hey, what the fuck do you want?
I want a brick of sour diesel weed, Lord of the Rings 4K, Tony Hawk Pro Skater for PS4, and weed-infused brownies that are non-dairy.
Hey, why not also ask for a gum-proof carpet and a gaming chair / toilet so you don't have to pause your important missions and jerk-off sessions? Oh, and don't worry, I won't forget the gas station nacho cheese tap connected to you via IV. First, you can't ask Santa for weed because Santa's weed sucks. It's all from Boston, and it hits like 80s references. Nothing I could do about it. Some goddamn union regulations or something with the elves. Anyway, second, I can get you those other things, but you know what I can't do? I can't get your balls out of your closet. Okay? That's up to you, big man.
Gee, thanks, Santa.
All right. Look. I can't get you weed, but have you ever smoked flying reindeer shit? It's like doing DMT, eating donuts, getting blown, and farting away your self-loathing all at the same time. Yeah, I usually leave some on your roof every Christmas. It's those rolled up ball of twine looking things, okay? Now, you smoke those shits. If you find one that's like runny and mustardy, don't worry about not that one. Stay away from that one. That's something different. But the rolled up ball of twine ones, you smoke that. And maybe I could get you those other things. Or some fucking towels.
No towels.
Yeah, no one likes these fucking towels, do they? Damn it.
Well, thanks for coming, I guess.
Hey, cheer up. You get better presents if you remember that I am always watching you per the EULA that you signed when you downloaded iTunes.
Wait, you're always watching us?
Yeah, I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. Don't try and get a restraining order because no one will believe you. Because I'm going to watch your ass anyway. And if you think nobody has gotten cold before, that's because they've never found their charred remains. Klaatu Varata Niktu, motherfuckers. And to all, a good night. And now a game we call Lesser Unknown Reindeers.
Yeah, lesser known reindeer.
These are reindeers that you have not heard of that have worked for Santa, or maybe not.
That's right.
Who would like to start us off with reindeer they have heard of in this category?
Let's see. Who wants to? I can go first. You can go first. Who wants to go first? Who's on first?
Go for it, Stefan.
Go for it. Okay. I will start with Santa's least favorite reindeer, the lesser known reindeer, Twinkie. He doesn't like Twinkie because Twinkie leaks cream filling. That's right.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Bad. That makes roofs slippery, I bet.
Bad Twinkie. Bad.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Dana, do you have one?
Well, I do have one, but like it's a tribute. But I just want to say this just for our viewers, in case they don't know a little bit about the history of the reindeer. We do know that the reindeer we do know come from an 1823 poem called "A Visit from Saint Nicholas," and people may not know. I mean, you know, obviously in this country we do great media mashups, so we have the story of Rudolph, and Rudolph was introduced in 1939 in a children's book. You know, and the song came in 1949. So there's like all these things that like we consider this great mashup of how we understand it. And I'm just sharing this because I am the TED talker of the bunch. And so I just wanted to share that because what I found out, like when I was, you know, trying to come up with some ideas on it, like one of the things that I was tripping to learn is that all of the names from the original 1823 work have remained the same, except for two, which were Dunder and Blixen. So Dunder became Donner, and Blixen became Blitzen. But those were not. But Donner and Blitzen were not the original names from the poem. But the rest of them, whoever they are, because right now it's all escaping me, you know, have remained the same. But if I just had a lesser known reindeer, goodness, I just have to say, because he rules my life right now, DJ D Nice, like reindeer DJ D Nice, because that's who I party with. And I think what group of reindeers doesn't need a DJ to play like, you know, 90s hip hop and R&B, 70s disco and all the good stuff. Like who doesn't need that party coming, you know, on the roof while Santa has come down the chimney to do his thing. And so, you know, we're just like between, you know, I Will Survive and like all things Earth, Wind and Fire. My reindeer is DJ D Nice.
Right,
that's it.
Lynn, do you have a? Oh, we were in sync for.
Is it my turn?
Whoever wants to go.
Do I have it?
Go for it.
Mine is not as positive as Dana's. Kind of like my life. It's cynical. Dana's home. I'll make a tribute. Okay. Mine is Stephen Helpison. Mine is Timberlake Reindeer.
Ooh.
And he's lesser known because Santa thinks that he married the wrong woman.
I need to know more about Timberlake, I guess, to get this.
Hey, man.
What's going on with Justin Timberlake?
Jack Reindeer.
No. I just think that he looks better than his wife. That's all. I was just surprised at who he decided to marry. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. No, okay, it's okay.
No, I got it now.
Did I just age myself? Are you guys too young to know who Justin Timberlake married?
I know.
I'm too old. I'm too old.
Up with something like my mind immediately goes to Justin Timberlake. I'm a huge fan, more so of him as a solo artist, not so much, you know, when he was in sync or whatever. But I mean, no disrespect to NSYNC. So even when you said it, I was like, well, she's not talking about Justin, but she's not talking about Justin Timberlake, my man, the singer, like, you know, but you are, and Jessica Biel.
But I am.
Wait, he's with Jessica Biel?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Lynn.
What about you, Dan?
What about me? Here, okay, so Dana did bring up Donner, and there was actually two reindeer named Donner. So the other one that they had was Donner the Party Reindeer.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Donner the Party. So what he was known for is he would go out to recruit other reindeer, but he'd always try to take a shortcut where they'd get stuck for months, and they'd end up having to eat the weakest ones.
Ooh.
But he would always bring strong reindeer at the end. Donner the Party Reindeer.
There you go. I'm digging it. Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it would be a fun guy. That's what they always thought. Oh, this guy's name's Donner the Party. We could trust him to go through that mountain pass. Yeah, I'm Donner the Party. Let's go. And then nothing but terror for months.
It's a Christmas horror movie. I love it. Yeah. Yes. The other one I have is Trumpy the Reindeer. I have Trumpy the Reindeer. He got caught with coronavirus. He went, he didn't wear his mask outside the stable, and he's Santa's ordering him to leave the stable, and he refuses to leave. Yeah, Trumpy the reindeer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The refusal to leave. We know something about that. We're witnessing it.
It's like, wait, we don't have a Santa over here to tell him to leave. That's what pissed me off about the real story. It's like, if Santa did it, oh, Santa, you're telling me to leave? Okay, bye. Santa told me to leave. I gotta go now.
Well, Santa also had a reindeer named Chad, and he had to stop him from being in the lineup of the reindeer that he uses because he needed to seek therapy because he's a racist reindeer. Right?
Chad the reindeer?
That's right.
Yay!
Yeah. Racist bastard.
Nice.
So simple and elegant.
Well, he should get his therapy. He needs help.
Yeah, he needs help.
Dana, do you have another one?
I did, but I was waiting to see what everybody else said first. I just I had a girl reindeer, but again, like kind of another tribute reindeer because the reindeers were always boys. So I actually had like a tribute reindeer, and her name is kind of like a bit of a mashup. And it was called like Harriet Kamala because like she's leading Santa, and and she's the first vice president like in honor of. So I have tribute reindeers. I don't have like whatever. Just excited because I don't know. Because also seriously, has there ever been a girl reindeer like in Santa's crew? And I think it's time for equality. Like I'm just saying, And so I just think we're overdue on Harriet Kamala.
How do you know they don't identify as women?
I don't. That's just how I don't. You bring up a good point. Like the presumption is that I'm presuming, which is still sexist in its presumption, that they're all men, and that then I have to then carve out a lane. So I guess just in case they don't identify as women, we made sure that we have one that clearly identifies as women.
I think they did hire a female reindeer, and then they put her on the thing, and he went to go hang the bells on the antlers and went, fuck, he can't wear the uniform. I gotta get another dude.
Right. So
What? Females don't have antlers. You can't put the bells on.
Oh, okay. I see you. I see you.
Maybe if we put every other row, we put females in there completely, and then it will be an honest, because Santa has OCD, so he couldn't just have like one without antlers just sitting there. Like he'd have to have the one next to it without antlers, and then maybe another row behind the ones with other antlers without the antlers, and then they have to be like in even spacing. Just even spacing all the time. Santa.
There is one reindeer that Santa does not like talking about. Yeah.
What's that?
The Marlboro reindeer. Yeah. He died of lung cancer. Yeah. Having a moment of silence.
Can I do a tribute to?
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Just as a sidebar, like you guys know I'm in love with Google and all of that. So according to Google, you guys, guess what science says about reindeer?
What?
Does anybody know? It says, and I quote, "Science says all reindeer are actually female." All. Right. It says that a popular misconception is that they're not. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm with it, although it does then it thusly totally kills out my theory on creating a woman. But
then why did my pastor always make me paint such giant balls on the reindeer?
Right. That's because maybe someone's upset about it. But yeah, apparently there are two Edinburgh University professors who seem to know the truth. And here's the thing. I did so, Dan. This will be interesting for you. It says that, but it does say, this is kind of weird. that the males of the species, because there are males in the species, so the males of the species are the ones who shed their antlers before Christmas. So in the species of the reindeer, whatever that really is, because that's an interesting idea as well, the males are the ones that don't have antlers. So this is...
Are they called caribou?
That's, it doesn't say.
My whole life is a lie.
Mine too.
Like,
we have that in common. Like, so just so y'all know that they're like, so, and I think like it's, so reindeer are part of the deer species. So of the antler sprouting folks in that are male, they lose them by Christmas. This is wow. Now this is the part that I'm not with. According to Live Science, in preparation for winter, female reindeer build up 50% body fat. So I have to admit, I'm not with that part. I don't want any parts of more body fat. We're already having a body fat problem, so I don't want more body fat. So just
they don't buy coats.
I get it, but I'm gonna stay inside. I'm not gonna add body fat to a situation.
Anyone else have a lesser known reindeer?
Lynn, you had a tribute one?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Bouncing off of Dana and her tribute to women. What if Santa had Oprah reindeer but fired because she outshined him?
Ooh.
Wow. Love that.
I see you.
Like fired, but because she outshined him. Well, that's the best reason to be fired. You get a Christmas, and you get a reindeer, and you get a reindeer.
Yep.
Santa's like, no, that's too much.
More.
Too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's just so hard to train the Ellen reindeer because you can't look them in the eyes.
Ooh.
So,
Yep. Pew, pew, pew.
Hey, I got one. Okay, a lot of people don't know about this reindeer, but there's a reason why, and he is the reason why. He is Thanos the reindeer.
Ooh.
So every once in a while,
glove?
well, what happens is every few thousand years, Santa's like, I'm so tired. I have to deliver to too many houses. And he goes, so, too many? Okay. Now you got half. Now it's half. Go back out.
Okay.
And he's like, thanks, Thanos the reindeer. I'll see you in another 10,000 years.
Oh, wow, that's a brutal reindeer.
He just goes back eating popcorn and watching Bing Crosby.
Right.
Oh, he always had a beautiful voice. Why'd he die? Oh yeah, humans.
He got the job done.
All right.
Anybody else have another idea for reindeers?
I have a lame one. It's a really lame one. Just want to say that out at the gate. It's Zuckerberg the reindeer.
Oh.
Zuckerberg the reindeer. He runs Caribou Book. And is a complete entitled asshole. Yeah. That's Zuckerberg. Yeah, sorry, that one's horrible. I was like, that one's really bad. I'll use it anyway, but it's
how about Dana, you were saying no female ones, but I heard of one called Sparkle the reindeer.
Ooh, Sparkle.
Yeah, but Sparkle's not allowed to go there anymore because the OnlyFans account blew up pretty big.
Wow.
So yeah. She's showing full tail and everything. Let me see if I can put one of the pictures up. No, just kidding.
Oh my lord!
It's interesting because Stefan, you said one earlier. You're like, what's it called? The one that leaves cream everywhere.
Oh, Twinkie. And,
yeah, that's why I didn't do mine of. I had Leaky the lactose intolerant reindeer.
Hey man, they might be related.
Yeah,
they might be related. Twinkie and lactose.
Are they gassy? Because that would be
probably, man. Probably.
I've heard it can manifest in several different ways. I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant or not. I just eat a lot of cheese and deal with the consequences, whatever they may be.
Well, there's also that recently sent to rehab reindeer, huffing reindeer. Santa kicked him out of the stable due to all that those bad glue sniffing habits. Bad huffing.
Yeah.
Stressful being a reindeer.
I only had one other bad one. I had Mansuit the reindeer.
Which one?
Mansuit the reindeer. He feels more comfortable dressed as a man. And
Lord.
so, like, he goes to like, you know how we have furries, where they have mannies in the reindeer world, where like they dress up as people, they get their favorite skin suit wherever they got it. We don't ask them where. Some of them are real elaborate, and they go and they have parties where they pretend to be people. They're like, "Hello, Dave. Hi. Can I fuck you over in the office tomorrow, Jeff? Sure you can, Jeff. Oh no, you're Jeff. I'm Dave. I ruined my human role play. Shoot me now."
That's some wow.
Yeah, it's weird. It's I don't go to those parties anymore. I was weirded out. Like, wait, are you telling me these are all reindeer that are in human costumes? Yeah. So they think I'm one of them? Yeah. Can I just shit on the floor then? Because I think that's what they would do.
Oh my.
No, of course it ain't. Kept it classy.
Well, I'm not like, I liked South Park. I didn't watch it a lot, but again, when I was like trying to figure out like our, there were some great backup for the Red Sleigh Down episode. They had a great backup squad: Steven, Fluffy, Horace, I love these names: Chantel, Skippy, and Rainbow, Patches, and Montel.
Oh, nice.
Nice. You gotta love a squad of reindeer with a Fluffy and a Skippy and a Chantel. Like, can you imagine that conversation? Like, what are they? Like Fluffy and Skippy and Chantel. Like, like you got to,
Oh yeah, those guys. I love South Park, and those creators are just geniuses, man.
Jesus, right. But I just, but there's been a lot of spins on it.
I'd give my right nipple to work with them.
Oh, okay.
They could just have it.
There you go. Now the question is, would they want that nipple to?
As payment.
Those ungrateful bastards.
It comes with a really nice jar. After you throw out the nipple, you could use the jar for its storage and stuff.
Oh my lord! Like, can this get worse? Yes, there's a jar.
It's really nice. Look at the way it glows in the sunlight.
It's a very nice.
You could put candy in there. Leave the nipple in there. We'll keep the candy fresh. It's like.
Now, the only other thing I could think of reindeer-wise was like a Cheech and Chong reindeer, and they're smoke box in the stable, and Santa don't like that, so they cannot lead the reindeer anymore because they're just a bad influence on all the other reindeer. So can't happen. Can't happen.
There's also Revenge the Reindeer.
Revenge the Reindeer. What about Revenge the Reindeer?
Anytime he hears the Mariah Carey Christmas song, he crushes through the roof and destroys whoever's playing it.
Whatever. My favorite. Oh my
It only gets vengeance for us, box boys that used to work at Vaughn's and stuff who had to hear it over and over. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Kill me right now in the bread aisle.
Such a great one. Such a great one.
I know the grocery store also killed Chestnuts Roasting in an Open Fire for me because they would play every contemporary artist's version of it, and sometimes not even with another song in between. It's like Chestnuts Roasting, and it ends Chestnuts. No, am I in hell? No.
And all I love is the Stevie Wonder version, the Al Jarreau version. Of course, there's a Nat King Cole version. I'm sure I may be aware of other contemporary, but those are besides the Nat King Cole, the Stevie Wonder and the Al Jarreau stick out for me. Al Jarreau having been the most contemporary of those, because I think his was out in the 80s or whatever. But it's Stevie Wonder. You can tell it's something that all the Motown artists did Christmas albums when they were kids, so you can tell it's a very young Stevie Wonder singing.
Yeah, I worked at Suncoast Video in the La Mama in Torrance, and that was the as much as I loved the holidays. I think that was the thing that drove me nuts, is hearing the songs over and over. Not if it was a variety of Christmas songs for 8 hours, that'd have been fine. But hearing the same 7 or 8 songs for 8 hours, or if I had to stay over for a 10-hour shift, that's not pleasant.
Yeah,
I mean that's retail, man.
Way more pleasant to put on KRF 101.
Well, yeah, as long as it's a variety.
When they're doing it, well, because they do the variety. Last I heard it, like I didn't hear it this year, but last year, like you hear all the different ones. They were actually doing a variety, and so it wasn't the same as what they have in stores, where they have just one person pick a tape for an hour. Because the client's only in there for half an hour to an hour, but the employee here is there for 4 to 8 hours.
Oh yeah, that was the worst on Black Friday when I had we were still playing that stuff. We're not even still, but we started playing it like a little bit before. Well, actually, I think they did start it on Thanksgiving. Now that I think about it, and then Black Friday, having to be there, I think I ended up covering for somebody because they were gone. And I was only supposed to do a 6-hour shift. I had to cover somebody else's 6-hour shift, and I was there for 12 hours. And hearing that same set of songs, and I think that one was at GameStop, I believe. Yeah, that was just unbearable.
Well, I will admit it didn't kill my spirit. Our Christmas lights are already up. We got the tree already up. We have lights all over my living room. We're like, hey, we got. Well, we haven't been this quick before, but it's like the kids have been stuck inside. We're like, all right, we want them to be happy with it. But of course, my kids are loving being stuck at home. They're like, we don't gotta go places. Yeah, I'm like, you definitely my daughters. Sure, yep. Well,
I love how into it Stefan and Dan were to this lesser reindeer segment. Stefan and Dan are like killing it. This was like your special. I know.
Hey, I bought another hat too that said "Bah Humbug." It's a black hat, but I should have got the Grinch or the Scrooge ugly Christmas sweater. Then I could have wore that with the hat.
Okay, but do you know that Bah Humbug used to be just as a serious offense as looking at someone in public and saying, "You motherfucking cunt, you."
Wow!
Oh, wow! Really?
Like Bah Humbug?
Really?
During it was. I think it wasn't during the time that Dickens wrote it, but the time period he puts it in, saying Bah Humbug would be like going "fuck you" to people. So like the Christmas Carol is like he's just going around an old man going,
"Oh yeah,
they should do the modern version." Hey sir, you want to give any for the poor? How about you go fuck yourself? Right. That's basically what he's doing when he says "bah humbug." It was a really bad curse word.
It is an exclamation that conveys curmudgeonly displeasure.
Yeah.
Because a humbug is a person or an object that behaves in a deceptive or dishonest way. And then the other part is just you're reacting to that type of person. So to your point, Dan, it all goes together. So bah humbug is the adverb or the way of intensifying calling someone a humbug. So
bah humbug. It's kind of like that. Bloody. Yeah, bloody used to mean something bad. It's like, oh, Mom, did you see? Gerald's nose is bloody. She'd smack him. Okay, now what's wrong? Well, both our noses are bloody now. And they smack him again. And they're like, will you stop cursing? No. Okay, got it. Well, from all of us at Therapy of the Absurd, plus our friend Lynn that came with us today, we'd like to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, Happy Alvis Day, Happy Rotund Pigeon Day, Happy Penguin Throwing Day, Happy Snow Blowing Day, Happy Moose Particle Physics Day.
We just want to say happy everything, and that we are so happy for the time that you guys have spent with us. We have more to come in the year 2021. We're so excited, and we are a diverse and amazing group of people who are ready to share. And so we're just happy that if you're listening to this, or taking some time with this, then you have taken some of your holiday time to spend with us, and we are thrilled by that. And so happy everything. We love it. We love it. And definitely happy Kwanzaa, definitely happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy holidays for everyone. Whatever it is you do. I wish I had a command of other languages so we could say it in all the languages. And
Happy winter solstice.
Right.
I can say it.
Happy holidays.
Right. And like for all of my friends who are Muslim, like whatever it is, because they all of that, all of the holidays that are in there, and all of the holy days that are in there, to everyone. Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Merry Christmas.
Yep. Thank you guys. Ring the bells. Ring the bells.
I love it.